Hello, Anne Marie here, owner practitioner with Healing Within Wellness LLC, and want to talk to you today about accountability. And I think sometimes it could be a source of frustration for people when, others aren't accountable, they're not held accountable, and sometimes I reflect on sometimes what is going on outside of us could also kind of just be that mirror, being that something that maybe that's also teaching us to look inside of ourselves. And are we keeping ourselves accountable? And this could be holding ourselves accountable maybe for boundaries that we set for ourselves. Are we accountable with our self-care? Kind of like promising, oh yeah, I'll start to change my diet. I will start to exercise more. And these things that we tell ourselves that we're going to do, and then holding ourselves accountable to actually follow through. So following through with our choices. And again, that could be, the friends, their influences, and maybe holding ourselves accountable, saying, gosh, I'm not going to spend as much time with that person anymore, or, that circle of friends, but yet we feel guilty. We don't stand in our power. And then, when we kind of slide back a little bit, again, we could be disappointed in ourselves. That kind of sets off another kind of thing in motion. So just holding ourselves accountable for what we want in life. And what is the inner dialogue then at that point when we aren't holding ourselves accountable? Do we go into the could haves and the should haves, and, which again, I would just say, just kind of take just some personal inventory at that point. And, for whatever reasons you feel that maybe, you still maybe like owe something to someone, or, just kind of some of those negative thoughts, or maybe some of those negative feelings come up. But we also don't want to, turn those too harshly on ourselves, because I always tell people, you know what, notice it. You can forgive yourself for it, and start again. That every day is a new day. And I think there's a lot of just power with forgiveness, and just forgiving yourself, just saying, oh, you know what, I forgot, I set a new boundary for myself. You can hold yourself accountable that way, knowing that you can do better, that I'm going to do better next time. And I'm going to do better starting now, and kind of just draw that line in front of you and saying, okay, we're going to start again. And sometimes we start again, and then we start again. And sometimes we need to start again twice in the same day. And, just notice, and notice any stories, notice any thoughts, notice maybe kind of like any interactions that maybe as many times as you start again, maybe someone is, kind of pushing something on you, or, they're not respecting a boundary, or maybe they aren't hearing exactly what you're saying. If someone can't hear what they're saying, you know what, you can jot it down. You can jot it down in a text. You can jot it down, in a letter or something, just saying, you know what, this is something that I'm just really working on, right now, for myself. And I just, just, you can just say, it's nothing personal, but, this is something that, I really want to do for myself right now. And would just really love your respect right now. So there's a lot of ways that you can go about holding yourself accountable. And I think a big piece of this is communication, that you need to have good communication just with yourself. And if you need help with that, I'm more than willing to, help you kind of walk through this process of accountability for yourself, and then the empowerment piece, and some of also that communication, maybe then when you're communicating outside of yourself. So again, staying um, just staying aware, and just know that, sometimes we start again and we start again and we start again. I don't call it starting over, because I think every time maybe there's a piece of wisdom, or there's just maybe something there that we didn't know. But then, when it shows up and we're paying attention, then we can learn from it. So I just like to say, start again, and that usually feels good to the nervous system. So please like and subscribe to these videos. And my website for first responders is www.healingwithin.us. I also support and help other people that are not first responders as well. And you can also still find my contact information on the website. So thank you so much. Stay accountable and be well.